Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the It's in Queens podcast, which is actually covering events in the borough from August 16th to August 22nd in the year 2019. And it's the time of year that some of the summer series or summer programs are ending.
Winding down.
Yeah.
You know, it's very depressing when you go on Facebook and your friends from down south, their kids have already started school.
That's what's happening here. Well, not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Well, I know Target has their Halloween displays up.
do not spend
So it
this
must be
weekend-
summer.
Exactly. Do not spend this weekend shopping, doing your back to school shopping
how
just
dare
yet.
you.
We
How
still have
dare
fun
you.
things in the
Audience.
borough. Well, if you do, make sure that you shop in Queens.
Yes,
But,
that's right.
So we have like a bunch, like the film series in the two in
Astoria Park.
Astoria,
Yep.
the one in Jamaica ends this Friday, and other stuff. Some of the music, but don't worry, there still are other things, and make sure you go to those. We're not going to talk about them, but they're ending. We have something kind of exciting though on Saturday.
Give it to me.
I think.
Well, you must be right.
The Caribbean Carnival.
Oh, yeah.
Second annual, I believe. No, third annual.
I would call it Caribbean, but that's just me.
All right, you say Caribbean. I'll call it West Indian. How's that?
There you go.
The West Indian Festival. Now this is, I swear to God, this is going to overtake the Labor Day parade on Eastern Parkway.
No way.
Yes, it's a parade. It's a parade in Far Rockaway.
Okay.
It's a parade that's got the same thing. It's got the floats, the steel drums, the
Still walkers.
You know the mokojambis. They're called mokojambis.
Look at you.
I
You
remember
teach
that
me something every week.
When I was a kid, they were on Eastern Parkway. When the stilt walkers, little kids were like mokojambi. So they got mokojambis, and they're gonna parade all the way down. Dancers.
What boulevard?
Well, it's gonna be. Beach 20th and Seagirt is where it's going to start, and then they're going to go to Bayswater Park.
Okay.
You know Bayswater Park? It's in the inlet there.
Yeah.
Where they're going to have a concert. And the concert has they have a guy who's called, he's a reggae sensation, but his name is Big A Haitian. So he's a Haitian guy doing Jamaican music.
Okay.
But there's also going to be, there's Fasol Band. There's a Jamaican reggae guy named Kamar Bailey, who's kind of big. And a couple of others, including the Foundation Band, Heidi B, and Dre Q. So if you like the Eastern Parkway, the one on Eastern Parkway, let's face facts. It's kind of like the old Yogi Berra thing. It's too crowded. No one goes there anymore. Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
3 million people on the Parkway.
Right.
If you want to be able to get up close with the steel pan and the other people in their costumes.
That's right. If you want to be able to be in it, feel it.
And yes, or if you want to just get a taste, you know, so you could go back on if you like it, go on Labor Day. That will be this Saturday, starting at 11. Now, I've been to the one on Eastern Parkway. They always say it starts at like 11, but it starts much later. However, this one I would get there at 11.
Yeah. You're ready.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. And wouldn't it be great if Queens took over we got a bigger West Indian parade?
I would love it. Yeah. We should. We have a very
we're stealing,
healthily sized West Indian population here.
And we're stealing Brooklyn's mojo in every other
Pretty
aspect.
much.
Let's seal it with parades.
Honestly, all they did was have a better marketing team ahead of it. That's all. We've always had the best stuff here.
That's true. They just have a much better It's in Brooklyn podcast.
Oh, how dare you, sir? How dare you? It was Marty Markowitz. It was
Marty Markowitz.
Marketing
right, we'll
genius.
Marty Markowitz. Yeah. So if you want to stay in the Rockaways, a different part of the Rockaways, there's a 5K and a 10K run.
Yeah.
Organized by our friend
Speedy. Nice.
Who runs the Queens Distance Runners, which organizes races
talk
throughout
about
Queens.
A busy guy, a guy who's
always
on the go.
Always on the go.
There's a race or not.
There is no man who has the nickname Speedy and lives up to his nickname more than
Speedy.
Kevin Montalvo, a.k.a. Speedy.
Yeah.
The guy once ran all the way from Queens to Connecticut. You remember
just
that?
for a cup of milk.
Just for the sec of it. just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
I can't imagine that's fun, but
yeah, I know. Just for the not fun of it.
Right.
Anyway, it's a loop on the boardwalk. And the loop is exactly 5K. So there's going to be a 5K, or you can do 2 loops and have
that's
the
a 10K. Nice.
So that's kind of fun. if you like to run. The other thing is that
you get off at Beach 94th where it ends, and there's a concession stand.
and there are concession stands.
Now you're talking my language. Food and beverages.
It starts on Beach 94th near the entrance to the boardwalk.
Yep.
It starts at 8 in the morning because most running events
you have to do
start
it
early
before
in the
noon
morning.
because it gets hot out
Yeah.
there. Sure.
So you could actually run in this and then just head a little bit further down the peninsula to Far Rockaway,
Yep.
and you could watch the Caribbean Carnival.
Carnival.
Yeah, I had the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Nice.
So why don't we stay in Rockaway because
Yeah.
Let me see. Is Sunday no? The April 19th is actually a Monday. They've had these dance on the beach things. Yeah. And I actually went last year or 2 years ago. A lot of fun. They about when the sun's coming down, different troops dance.
Right.
And they use the beach, as part of their backdrop, their landscape, et cetera, et cetera. But this is good. This one's going to be a little bit different. They're actually different sessions. It's the 5th annual, according to my notes, and they're going to run from August 19th to August 22nd every day.
19, 20, 21, 22nd.
5 days.
5 days. 19, 20,
21, 22. Okay.
4 days.
And they're going to be giving different lessons. So
Nice.
You want to learn about house music. You want to learn how to Vogue. There's a Vogue day.
I think
there's a contemporary
we know
day.
I can Vogue pretty well.
You can Vogue pretty well.
I give face with the best of them, Rob.
Really, you and Madonna.
Well, I taught Madonna
All right,
Yeah.
That's going on at the Low Tide Bar, which is
at the concessions.
the Beach 97th Street concession. So the 5K run is Beach 94th. This one is Beach 97th.
Yeah.
That would be 3 beach blocks.
And it doesn't seem like when you're walking on the beach, it doesn't seem that far.
No, it doesn't seem that far at all. Other stuff coming up, and this is another funny week because usually Fridays and Saturdays are jam-packed. This week, there's almost nothing on Fridays and Saturdays, and then there's all this stuff during the week.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Go figure. The annual Harvest Fest at the Voelker Oerth Museum. Now,
Flushing.
Yeah, the Voelker Oerth Museum it's a historical house, but it also has a Victorian garden,
Right.
where they garden as they did in 19th century England. No pesticides, they use old style tools and all that. They also have a pretty good beekeeping program. They have all kinds of they
So it's
keep
an
bees on one
apiary?
side.
An
An
apiary?
apiary, okay,
Look at me.
Mr. SAT
SAT
word.
words, that's right.
They have a beakeeper who gives lessons. They often give lessons. And
I have a big fear of bees. I don't.
Do you?
Oh yeah, I'm intensely
worse
afraid.
worse than snakes?
Snakes I care about. I don't
Really?
care. Yeah, snakes don't bother me.
Oh, I would say I'd take a snake over a bee. I'd take a bee over a snake anyway.
Because I figure I could run away from a snake, but a bee can fly.
Oh, yeah. Do you know that my daughter, when she was about 10, she was in the Catskills, and she stepped on a wasp nest
Oh.
and got bit like 25 times. We had to take her to the hospital.
Yeah.
It was scary.
That is scary.
Really scary.
Especially a little kid.
This will not, and she's been scared, traumatized ever since. But
I'm sure.
this honey, that will not happen at this honey
No,
harvest
no,
fest.
no,
So
no.
the bees are
They're under
contained,
control.
and they
They
have
have
a
a
very
keeper.
good beekeeper.
Yeah.
But they're going to be selling their honey that's made right there,
Yeah, you
Flushing
know what's
honey.
good? That honey, if you live in that area and you have the honey, it will keep you from having like allergies.
That's right.
That's what I was told.
That's right. But they're also going to have arts and crafts. You can make bee-inspired thing.
Oh, very cool.
Bee-inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the beekeeper.
Jerry Seinfeld went one year and he made the bee movie.
No, he didn't.
No, that's not true.
The beekeepers will also teach you some tricks of the trade and
Sure.
show you how it all works.
Yeah, that's cool.
And more importantly, if you are a gardener, they will be teaching how to make a bee-friendly garden. Like
What
what
if
plants
you're-
to put in there.
What if you're Brett Gardner from the Yankees? What would they do then?
This guy. What did you eat today? You didn't eat enough, or you had too much coffee.
Too much coffee.
But if you want to know which plants attract the bees and how to get bees
Oh,
to
yeah, that's
come
cool.
to you,
Yeah.
you would learn that at this event. So that's kind of fun, and it's an annual thing. It's
It is.
it's a beautiful
Historic house.
with great architecture and a great garden. They put on plays there, et cetera, et cetera. And you're on Northern Boulevard, and everything is disgusting and
Traffic
urban, and
and
then you take a
urban.
right. And
Historic house.
Boom.
Boom.
You hit into this little oasis.
Enclave. Yep.
I would talk about 3 other things, maybe.
Let's go. Give it to me.
Do you know that we are having the New York Cocktail Expo?
I didn't know until you sent it out today, but now I'm intrigued.
Melrose
Give me more
Ballroom.
information.
Melrose Ballroom, which is Long Island City. It's a fantastic ballroom.
It is.
It
I've
has
been
big
to a lot of
space,
events there.
and it has a roof that has great views.
It also has like that outer circle where you can kind of sit there and watch what's going on below you.
Yes, that's true. It has
Yeah.
like an upper ring, like a spectator.
Yeah.
What would you call that? A tier?
Tier.
A loge?
Yeah. Upper tier.
Yeah,
Loge.
loge.
I like the loge. Yeah, that's nice.
Anyway, they're having a New York Cocktail Expo, sponsored by a bunch of different people in the alcohol and spirits business.
Sure.
It was described to me by the organizer as 6 hours of cocktail, spirits, beer, cider, tastings of those,
Right.
plus a rum room and a tiki bar throwdown.
Oh. Tiki bar throwdown. Look out.
What do you think that means? That's a pro wrestling reference, or
Tiki bar throwdown.
what do you drink in a tiki bar that doesn't include the other
Well,
aforementioned?
yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely rum punches in a tiki bar. I would imagine, right?
I mean,
Like
well, they got a rum room and then you got a tiki throwdown. I don't know. Maybe
maybe they serve them in those glasses that look like the what are those
Hawaii?
carved- Yeah. Do you remember the restaurant Hawaii Kai in Manhattan?
No. Was it good?
It was a Hawaiian restaurant. They used, threw the lays on you as soon as you got in.
Oh, really?
And had the Polynesian like drinks. and
Okay.
It was cool.
How was the food?
Delicious.
And it went out of business
I guess. Yeah.
because it wasn't in Queens.
That's right.
So if you want to try that, I mean, if you're a mixed drinks,
If you're a mixed drinks
beer and
person,
cider too.
Who doesn't like
If you're an alcohol guy,
escaping reality for a couple of drinks?
That's August 18th, so that's Saturday.
Just remember,
Starts at
alcohol
3 in the
is
afternoon,
the solution
and-
and cause of all of life's problems.
Exactly. 2 new exhibits open up at Noguchi on the
Nice.
21st.
Yep.
At the same time, and both of them explore Isamu Noguchi's designs for public spaces. Remember, he was really into public spaces, and
Yeah.
he didn't just do sculpture. He actually designed. He believed that you walk into areas and everything, you can be affected by all of what a human being sees and experiences.
Sure.
So cool. He must have been a fascinating guy.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
He's a 20th century guy, right?
He died about 50 years ago.
Yeah.
The Noguchi Museum, for those who don't know, is Isamu Noguchi was a Japanese American sculptor and other things. He made all of his stuff in Long Island City. He created a museum and picked out stuff he wanted in the museum, so that when he died, it would become his vision for a museum to his life.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's fantastic. The other thing I said is that we have a new Shakespeare troupe.
All right.
Yeah, it's called there's a troupe called the Rude Grooms.
Okay.
What do you think about that name?
The Rude Grooms.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Rural Juror, which was a joke.
The Rural Juror?
Yeah, the rural.
That sounds like a...
It was a joke on 30 Rock of a movie that they couldn't pronounce.
Okay. The Rude Grooms.
The Rude Grooms.
Because brides are never rude.
No.
Yeah.
I never heard of a Bridezilla before.
Anyway, they're going to be presenting Romeo and Juliet.
Classic.
The classic Shakespearean tragedy.
Yes.
And they're actually doing it 6:30. They're actually starting this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're going until August 25th, and they're doing it at 4 locations in Western Queens, including Rainey Park, Queensbridge Park, Astoria Park, and the Plaxall Gallery. Those are all right along
Rainey
Western
Park.
Queens.
Remind me where Rainey Park is?
It's in Western Queens. I'm not quite sure if you would call it Astoria or LIC, because I don't know which one becomes which.
Yeah.
So it's
LIC's good enough. That covers a lot of area.
Sometimes you think you're in Astoria and you look at the thing and it's actually like
Long Island City.
Like, for example, Socrates Sculpture Park is in Long Island City, but
I
how
consider
can
that
not be in
Astoria.
Astoria?
I call that Astoria over there. Yeah.
So, anyway,
So 4 performances.
with live acoustic music. And it's free and it's family friendly, and it's every single night starting at 6:30 in outdoors and parks.
I love it.
Not
That's
so bad.
fantastic.
Yeah, not so bad.
Little Shakespeare in the Parks,
Little-
Queen style.
Yeah, a little. I mean, because we also have the Hip Theater Company, which
That's right.
we've talked about before,
Sure.
which is also top notch. Do you have anything?
I wanted to I love that the Godfather is being shown in Astoria Park. That's one of my
So
all-time
one of the
favorite movies.
final movies of the summer series for the Central Astoria Local Development Corporation.
Look at you.
They show outdoor movies in Astoria Park. They're showing The Godfather this week.
And we have the silent disco at Bohemian Hall.
Right, Bohemian Beer Garden.
Yep, and
which is
that's-
check.
That's right. And the reason I like that is because I don't like loud music.
So
but I
you like silent
dancing,
disco.
But I like dancing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I like to
Bohemian
shake-
Beer Hall.
I like
mean,
to shake a tail feather, bro.
you've been to Bohemian Beer Hall, right?
You're looking at me in an accusatory tone. And I
No.
don't particularly.
It's
care
got
for
a
it.
great inner courtyard.
Yes, absolutely. My sister's college graduation party there. And I
Okay.
just watched the USA women's team win the championship.
Oh, there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
It's got a great big inner courtyard, and they serve all kinds of different beers and all kinds of different schnitzels or
Schnitzels.
sausages. And they're doing a silent disco on Friday, right?
Yes.
And so
There's
that's
one more
that's one.
thing
You know,
that
it's
I
where
saw.
you'll have 3 different DJs, and you can listen to whichever DJ you want. The 3 DJs will be live right there, so you could be dancing while your partner listening to Motown while your partner is listening to hip hop. Not so bad.
No. And then the Museum of the Moving Image, which we certainly talk about all the time.
Uh-huh.
I don't know this version of Hamlet with Robin Williams and Billy Crystal.
Okay, that would be the Museum of the Moving Image. They're doing these daily screenings, right?
Yeah.
And they've been doing 5 in a row of different movies, and they've been choosing different movies.
Right.
And what they have, what they have now, they have a Japanese anime film, which is what's it called? They have a Japanese anime film that won the Oscar for the best animated feature ever. They're going to be showing that 5 different times.
Oh, okay. Spirited Away.
It's called Spirited Away.
Okay.
They're also showing, as part of their See It Big series, they're showing different movies that they think are better on a big screen. And one is the Hamlet. Is it what's the version?
96.
1996 version of Hamlet, and the cast is just
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Billy Crystal, Robin Williams, Kate Winslet, Charlton Heston, who I thought was dead by then.
Yeah, I thought he was dead too. He must have had he had Alzheimer's, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And then Gerard Depardieu.
Gerard Depardieu is that French actor who
Yes.
moved because he was so sick of the French taxes.
Yes,
if you
that was
remember.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is, I mean, that's an all-star cast
Definitely an
for
all-star cast.
Hamlet.
And
Robin
I
Williams
really
and-
don't remember
and
this
Billy
movie
Crystal and
hitting the
Kate Winslet.
theaters.
Yeah, so they're showing that a number of times
Interesting.
too
I thought
at
that
the
was fun.
Museum of the Moving Image,
Yeah.
which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
And Hamlet is very fun because it's got all the witches with their brews.
Yeah. Toil and Trouble.
Yeah, Toil and Trouble and all that. So I guess that's about it.
We got a great week in Queens.
We have another great week in Queens.
We're gearing up for the U.S. Open, right?
And we're gearing up for the U.S. Open. We can talk about that next week.
Certainly.
Because the qualifiers will be around.
Yep.
But remember, so this is, it's kind of sad. It's like summer is winding down. You've got a few things that are the last of a series.
If summer was
there's
a
still a
day,
lot.
summer was a day, it'd be about 8 o'clock at night right now.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, if summer was,
Okay.
if you looked at summer as a 24-hour day,
Okay.
we're looking at about 8 o'clock.
where
We've got
we are?
a couple hours to get some
Got a
fun
couple
in.
hours to get some fun
But
in.
at midnight we're kicking everybody out.
Right. But there's still great options in the borough,
Absolutely.
and we hope that you take advantage to them.
Please do.
Anything else? For
No,
example,
just remember that
there you
everything
go.
is always right on your website, www.itsinqueens.com,
and hashtag
It's in Queens.
because
because that's where you'll find everything.
oh,
What were you going to say?
I was gonna because it's in Queens.
Because it's in Queens. There you go.
All right. Thank you all, and I hope to see you in the borough this weekend.
Yeah.
This week.
This week, next
Yeah.
week, the week after.
This weekday. Yeah. All right. Thank you.